Hello everybody, welcome to another All Maverick reaction with me, Alan, Jeremy,
Hello,
and Tom.
What's up?
We are watching the last episode of Moon Knight. Is it the very last episode? Is it the last episode of the season? Who knows? But what I do know is it's called Episode 6. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but according to Disney Plus, when you load it up, it doesn't have a name, it just says Episode 6. So I don't know if that actually is its name or if it's not generating. But today we're calling it Episode 6.
I'll have a quick look.
Yeah, we had someone in Discord show us that comparison tweet saying,
Yes.
last episode.
Just episode 6.
Yeah, that comparison tweet was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. They said last episode of the series, and then made a new tweet saying last episode of the season. But I kind of
one was from Disney and one was from Marvel.
Yeah,
right?
I think that could have been a different.
One was from Moon Knight, and one was
Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah.
Nah, I work with community managers.
they do it
on video games. These things, like they're normally meant to be very careful about the wording of these kind of things. So I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? These things uncertain. But what I am surprised about is that this is the shortest episode of the season. 44 minutes with the credits, which means it's probably about 37 minutes. There's a lot to do. They've got a lot to do.
Yeah, there is a lot to do. If it's the last one.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't feel rushed.
I know, yeah, same. Is Stephen dead? That's what I need to know.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Well, shall we get on with it? And
yeah, I'm hovering over the play button.
Okay, guys, right. So let's play in 3, 2, 1, go. We literally it just opens and Khonshu's just being saved. You're like, oh,
yeah.
And then they're instantly saving, and then they're instantly stopping Arthur, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. That's the whole episode. Awesome.
Well, I'm wondering if we're going to pick up with where Layla was.
Yeah, I think we've got to, right? We've got to get some of that detail.
Yeah.
I mean, the interesting thing, right, is how long the stuff we saw over the last episode and a bit actually took place over. You know, because obviously he was dead, right? So it could have been any amount of time. Oh, shit. He's actually got serious. Shock ending. Becomes her series. She becomes Moon Knight.
Oh.
He is actually fully dead. There's the ending.
I like how she took out one of the dudes, but no one else seemed to notice when they left. They're like, no one was like, oh, there's one less of us. Well, where's Billy Bob? They just all forgot.
Billy Bob had 5 kids. He was one day away from retirement.
I don't need to show you my papers. You need to show us your soul.
Oh, what? Oh, here we go. I don't know if I feel like everyone's getting accurately judged here.
No, I think his theory is kind of actually.
That guy's...
No, he's just being brainwashed.
Oh no. Okay, it doesn't.
She's pretending to be Billy Bob, Tom. That's why they weren't bothered.
Layla, wait. I am the goddess Taweret.
Oh.
Let's tell her what. Don't do it. She told you not to.
Layla. It's Marc who's telling you to stop.
This is weird. Trippy.
That mustache.
He's
Hey,
dead,
look.
and I'm talking to you through dead people right now. So what? Harrow is too powerful for you to leave him alone.
Okay.
I'll listen to the Talking Dead man.
Yeah.
Does she even know where the Chamber of the Gods is?
There?
Your gods felt it too.
What does it mean?
Someone is trying to release Ammit.
Well, you were fucking warned.
Yeah.
Harrow.
These are some fucking dense gods right here, aren't they?
You won't believe what the gods have hidden from mankind.
Well, they gave her a free ticket to the Chamber of the Gods.
Yeah. They invited him in last time. Smash them all. Let's fucking smash them all.
Yeah.
No. This might be the point where the thing goes into a Marvel movie and everything just becomes a CGI clusterfuck. Sup?
I am in need of an avatar.
Oh no.
Would you,
Marc, come quick.
You joking?
Fuck off, mate. I don't need another job.
You turned Marc's life into a waking nightmare.
Anyone want to be an avatar?
Yeah, I kind of need some help.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was off. Touching reeds.
Please, enjoy your peace.
Hippo's looking kind of good today.
Tom, mate, reassess your life choices. So Marc's episode is more dedicated to trying to get Stephen back then.
Yeah.
looks like. You better hurry up, Stephen. You've got about 23 minutes, mate. Oh no!
Oh, there he is. That was easy.
That was quick. Found him.
Oh, look how close Stephen was to the doors. Unlucky.
Gutted, mate. He definitely wasn't that close before.
Definitely wouldn't touch him just in case he turns to dust.
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone
no.
finds him. It's like, oh look, these twins died together. God fight!
Oh, yeah.
See, God fights are
shit.
cool, but we've
Yeah.
seen enough
Get
super.
running, guys. Get running.
Alright.
Oh, bollocks. Hippo!
Oh, shit out a couple of bullets.
It would have been cool if now
It's
they're
such a
working
badass
together.
suit.
It was like half Steven's suit, half Marc's suit.
Yeah. I wondered if it was going to be some kind of middle ground.
Yeah.
Mark Spector, I need your help.
Just curious about something. Arrangement and all.
We need more avatars.
Oh, here we go.
We have.
Who's getting recruited?
Well, she's going to become Thingy's avatar, isn't she? The hippos.
Maybe not anymore.
I presume. That's what I'm presuming.
She might become Ammit so they have a body.
Can't you just go and smash up all the gods' statues and then...
Yeah, but they need avatars, not gods.
Yeah.
You changed your mind. I'm delighted to accept you as my avatar. I have a fabulous costume.
I love that it always comes with a costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's Harrow's costume?
Yeah. I'm sure we're going to see it before the end.
Judge everyone.
Fuck! Chose the wrong week to go on holiday to Egypt.
But she's
It's
getting
gonna
massive.
be. It's gonna be that Marvel CGI clusterfuck in a minute. Here it comes. We've got a giant croc. It's gonna have to be. Oh my god, she's got wings.
Yeah.
Where are all the other Marvel heroes while this is going on?
I know.
Surely they can see this somewhere. On
How's he
some
running at
camera.
that angle?
Oh, nice. Oh, he's big now.
I thought he'd been vaporized there.
He's got a bit like Wonder Woman.
Wow, you look amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. He's got his fighting canes out. Whoa. It's like he's got that baseball bat back from last episode.
Yeah.
Whoa. he put some zing into that one. I bet Arthur's feeling gutted right now that he didn't get a suit. Shows him how much Ammit didn't really like him. Doesn't even get a fancy costume.
No. Oh, shit.
Not again. I've already died once in the
Yeah.
last week. Well, literally day.
Day, yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Oh my god. Like a
Wait,
twin
they're
plate
doing
based
a
machine gun.
terrible job. They're just shooting the wings.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Shoot. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Oh.
Was it old Jakey boy?
That wasn't you, was it, Steve?
Why would you say Jakey boy, Tom? What you been reading about?
Because it's all over Twitter. And in the comics. It's everywhere.
You're fucked now. A giant Steve Irwin appears.
You want them dead.
Oh, big mistake. Now he's going to find his fucking stuff and kill everyone in Cairo again.
Oh shit.
While it is tempting to accept your diagnosis, Doc, we'd rather go save the world. Latest gators.
It's Gators. Love it.
I can't believe you live in this frickin' mess.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah.
Is there a credit scene, though? Is there? There is indeed.
Nice cup of sand.
Sand. Oh, no.
Who is this?
Oh. The Arthur looks
Spanish
well
dude.
chilled. Oh, not good for that guy. Is it actually Oscar Isaac?
I can't imagine he'd have. Oh.
You want to know something?
He's got him. He's got fucking pimped out.
Meet my friend, Jake Lockley.
Oh, I told you. I'd seen it
Yeah,
everywhere.
I was about to say, why have you been reading?
People were talking about it in Discord. Do you not read our own
No,
Discord?
no, I ignore the stuff that spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a spoiler. It's already happened in the comments.
What? What's for me?
So that's a bit of an ending then. There's got to be more than that, right?
Yeah, it's
Somewhere.
left that open, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big time.
Cool. Well, there we go. That is the end of Moon Knight season 1. Let's say for now. What did you guys think of the finale?
Yeah, it's left it open. I am a bit confused about the end, if I can be quite honest, but
She's got another personality, right?
yeah, but what I'm confused about is that obviously Khonshu, Marc stopped being the Avatar, but it's just
Yeah,
one
but-
person. So whether it was Marc or Stephen, it was the same person who was the Avatar, but Marc just had control.
Yeah.
But
But,
not-
it's still one person now, right? It's just only one personality. It's a little bit like how at first, I guess, only Marc was Moon Knight before, and then Stephen kind of, I guess he's moved on to just appearing to this Jake personality,
Yeah, I suppose.
I
Yeah.
guess. What did you think of this one, Tom?
I mean, I didn't really like it. There was
I
too
think
much fighting and stuff. I don't care for that shit.
Yeah.
That's what the whole episode was about, was fighting. And it doesn't interest me, so yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's probably what it was. I didn't think it was a bad episode. I just don't think it was one of my favourites.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. I don't think it was a
In
bad
fact, it's
episode, but it
probably
just wasn't.
it's probably my least favourite. I would go as far as
Yeah.
to say. I think I'd have been happy just to have taken Marc and Stephen fighting with Arthur without having to include. Like, I don't really think that Khonshu fighting Ammit really added anything
No.
other than just some of those big CGI things hitting each other that people like.
Yeah.
Like, I would have liked it to have not had to be that, but everything does end up having to be that, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just
It just felt a little bit rushed to me.
Yeah, it's like I said it when they were in the tomb. It's like seeing gods fight isn't cool and interesting because they're basically just superheroes that look slightly different. Like we've seen enough
Yeah.
superheroes fighting.
Yeah, no, I prefer when that was where WandaVision disappointed me in the end, where it is very different throughout the whole series, and then the last episode became Super Witch flying around, firing CGI lightning bolts at people or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't. Not everything has. I don't know. Like, right? Like, I guess it's. I guess in some ways it's silly to think you're going to get.
It's Marvel.
That
You know what you're going to get
different,
into
right?
when you watch it, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
but
know.
it doesn't mean that you can't do something different.
No.
But I guess maybe in some ways we're silly to think that we expect it to be something different,
Yeah.
because it is stuff from a comic book, right? Where there is a giant Egyptian, there is an evil Egyptian god. It doesn't mean it couldn't be different, but maybe it's foolish to expect anything different. I don't know. Yeah, it does. It definitely. It's weird, right? Because it leaves things open for there to be more,
Yes.
But you wouldn't necessarily say that there would have to be another series, because like that main narrative thread is finished up there, right?
Yeah.
Like there isn't a continuing villain who's still around. We've got this reveal of this other personality, but we don't have anything else than that really that's unresolved massively. So yeah, I'd be interested to see what continuation we get from it. Obviously, you could bring in a new villain, right? You don't have to continue a narrative thread like that. But, you know, there wasn't a lot left open.
No,
I get what you mean. It has, yeah.
I like that Khonshu had a suit. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he was pimped up a little bit there in his limo.
Sorry, my alarm's going off. Yeah, guy's riding in style now. He's got his limo now. So, Tom's obviously been doing some reading because he knew who Jake was ahead of time. So is he a cabbie, Tom?
No, I don't know. I just know his name. I mean, we all knew there was a third one, just because I knew his name. Well, you said you
thought there wasn't. I think there's multiple episodes of you arguing you think there isn't a third one.
No, I never said that. I said I just didn't think we'd see them before the end of the series because there wasn't many episodes.
I think I might have said at one point I didn't think there was a third one.
I think I might have said last episode that. I think I may have said last episode, or maybe the one before, that the series would finish with that we were expecting. Yeah, because when we were talking about last episode, it would have just been me and Tom, I guess, talking about that. When we thought there wasn't going to be another season, we were saying, and you know, if there was, the ending of the season would obviously be the reveal of another personality. And
I just don't think the third personality being revealed in this episode makes last episode work as well.
But what do you mean?
Well, he'd kind of died. His body had died, and they were in that kind of place between, you know, their kind of like heaven type place. Don't you think that would be kind of mentioned at that point?
I know what you mean. Yeah, I guess.
You know, they're talking about the balancing of the scales and that they had the two hearts and all that sort of stuff. And you kind of think, well, if there's another personality in there, that personality's also died because it's part of the body.
Mm-hmm. But
I don't know. It's just,
if you're not aware of the personality's existence, would it necessarily mess with your balance? You know, did they become more unbalanced initially when they became aware of each other?
Yeah, possibly.
You know, like, is that where... I don't know. I completely get what you mean.
Yeah.
You could argue that them not knowing there was a third one meant that the third one didn't affect their balance.
No, but wouldn't the hippo have known?
That's a good point.
Maybe
the hippo have known.
What if Khonshu killed them? And then he just summoned someone, put someone called Jake in their body. He killed them and then stole their body.
There we go. I tell you one thing for sure. I saw some people were not happy about how in that first episode he kept, or whatever it was no. Well, it did happen in the first episode actually, when Stephen kept blanking out and Marc was taking control and Stephen would come back and shit had gone down. You know, those bits.
Yeah.
I really liked that.
Yeah, I like that as well. Yeah.
But I know some people didn't. Some people are not going to fucking like that Marc and Stephen blanked out, and then all of a sudden they had Arthur beaten and all these. Because some people.
We don't need to see fights every 10 minutes. Just enjoy a show without fights, please.
Some people like to watch men in costumes punch people in the face who aren't in costumes. Okay, that's what some people watch these things for, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really think of what you said a minute ago, but you're right. How. You know, these were written a long time ago where things fighting was kind of cool, but it's just not as cool these days.
I think fighting's still cool. I still kind of like. I personally still like action sequences as long as it's not over the top and done all the time. But
I like an action.
That can be done right. Yeah, and I do as well. Yeah,
an action sequence can be done well and it can be done badly. And I think that the problem is that there's a formula, and at this point the formula is so obvious that we've joked almost every one of these episodes that the last episode would end up in a CGI clusterfuck. And this one wasn't. This was nowhere near the biggest, most ridiculous CGI clusterfuck like I've seen, right? Like, no. Really, it wasn't that bad. It was a little man. It was two little men having a fight, and two big gods having a fight. But I mean, I think one of the worst ones I've seen for a while from a Marvel perspective, and I enjoyed the movie, was probably Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi just became an insane CGI clusterfuck at the end. Like, you could see that it was almost like this is where the director stopped making the movie and they just handed it over to like a CGI house and went, make something mad. And that was how it went. But I still enjoyed it. I would still say that like this is my favourite Marvel TV series so far. I would say probably. Yeah,
I've really enjoyed this series. It's been fun. I hope they do another one.
Well, it's it seems like it's been popular from what I've been seeing, and like there's whatever form it takes. This is not going to be the end of Moon Knight, right? Like that's just not how Marvel works.
Yeah.
So whether we see it in movie form or another series or popping up more in another character's thing, I don't know. You know what I am interested to see how well, if we get to that point, how well Oscar Isaac can jump between three personalities.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Oscar Isaac has been like for me the biggest standout thing of the series.
Yeah, he's been really good. Yeah.
He's been consistently strong through the whole thing. What do you think, Tom? Oscar Isaac done a good job?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really have a choice. If he'd have done a shit job, they probably wouldn't have released some of these things. Like, they needed him to do a good job, otherwise the show would have been pants. But no, he did a good job.
I mean, I think he especially did a good job last episode. We spoke a little bit about it, but like in retrospect, thinking back about it, there was really, apart from when he threw that dodgy punch that we laughed at, there was no point where last episode I just kept thinking, that's a man talking to himself. Like, it was always very much felt like they were two distinct characters and they were actually having like proper conversations. Like, I never really thought about the fact that it was the same guy acting opposite himself, which I think means a lot, because there's a lot of times where one person plays two characters and you're very aware it's the same person playing two characters.
Yeah, you obviously know it is, but it never seemed like it. Like you said, even this episode when they found each other again in the duet, when they both woke up and the doors opened. They're the same person, but it just doesn't seem like it.
I did like this episode. It's the first episode we've had proper teamwork from them. Like in the fight sequence where they kept flipping between the two.
Yeah, but that was confusing me as well.
Yeah, that was confusing you as well.
Well, Layla knew how to fly instantly, and then Steven was all of a sudden a badass with his fighting sticks. Like, I would have enjoyed it if
realised a little bit last week, didn't he, that the strength that Marc has, because physically they are the same person, he still has it. And you have to remember that some of this power isn't just on them, right? They are taking the power from the gods, so a little bit of that is like inherent power. But I know what you mean. Right? Like if you suddenly started flying around with a set of wings, you would be like, "Fuck it out!" where you started. But
I don't know. Well, again, I said it a few episodes.
It's a TV show with gods, Tom. I think we can just take it with a.
I get what you mean, though, right? Like, some of the most fun things is watching people learn to use their powers in these things.
Yeah,
it's funny, but I think of when like Spider-Man first gets his powers.
That's what I was literally thinking there.
Like, they do it really well and it's funny, but they made this episode so short there was no time. Plus, I don't know. I said it a few episodes ago. I'd rather they had a cool battle with Arthur where they were outsmarting him, and maybe Marc would throw a few punches, but Steven's doing smart Egyptian things that he knows about, being like, oh well.
Blah, blah, blah. It did. I know what you mean. The fight, the end scene didn't make use of Steven's. Like, even from a fighting perspective, he could have kind of used some of his smarts to help in that situation, rather than it just be punchy. And you could have got a fun moment, and I guess when Layla, it wouldn't have to be her first shot because that would ruin it, but not when she like comes out from the temple kind of done up. But you could easily have had a shot of her landing with her wings and having a bit of a dodgy first landing. A bit like, whoa. Fucking hell! Like, gonna have to like, it would have taken a lot, right, for her first landing to have been a little bit questionable, to be like, okay, she's still kind of getting the hang of this. But most people don't think like us, Tom.
No, you are right though. That whole fight scene with Arthur was basically, it was all Marc, but we saw suit changes, so people would be like, "Oh wow, Steven's doing this," but it was
And
all
it was
things
like-
Marc would do.
Yeah, they did definitely have different styles, but I would have, like you say, I would have liked to have seen Steven using a little bit more Steven to. I want Steven to still be Steven, right? Not just Marc with a different voice.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So that was a shame. You could definitely do more there. But I am interested to see where we go from here. Or if we go anywhere, we're going to go somewhere from here, aren't we? It's not going to go nowhere. But is it a movie? Is it another series? Who knows? Is it like a feature length kind of special or something?
Probably a movie.
Who knows?
Who knows? We'll find. I presume we'll probably find out. Pardon me. Oh dear, big yawn.
You're right there, Jez. Time for bed. Time for bed, is it, Jez?
Yeah. I wonder how long they're going to wait until they
Till we find out some more.
till we find out more, and what their plans are.
Yeah,
Leave us hanging, or
give it a couple of weeks, check the numbers, see what the retention's like for people still watching it, and then we'll get some info, I'm sure. Give it got to let those analysts do their part.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to want to stick with while there's still buzz around.
Oh yeah, they'll. If there's going to do it, I mean, have any of the Marvel series been told? A couple of them, right, have said they're getting another series. I think they've said that. Falcon and the Winter Soldier is going to get another series, which that's the one that boggles my belief. Like that one was so boring, compared to the others. Anything else you guys want to go over?
Nope.
Well, I like the.
What do you like?
I mean, well, some of the shots, especially the one where Marc/Steven was on the ground and just before Arthur stabbed his bloody thing into him. Yeah. I like the shot of Ammit and Khonshu in the background, but it's because I just love giant monster movies. So seeing those two in that shot was good.
Yeah, it should have been.
But that one shot was good. The rest of it was the bit when they were against the pyramids was cool, but again they were just fighting, which is cool for giant monsters, but
yeah,
it's not what I wanted.
You didn't want a Godzilla movie.
I do, but not with these two.
Not this. That's what I mean. Yeah, not from this one.
It's the classic fight where they try and say stuff to each other like, "Please don't stop me. We can work together." It's like, ugh, so cringe. Just don't talk. Just beat each other up.
Well, we did say this right back from like one of the first couple of episodes, really, that they are trying, and they said it this episode that they are trying to kind of achieve the same thing. We spoke about it a little bit.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? But just
they're looking for the same. They just doing it in a different way, right? Khonshu wants people to actually pay for the mistakes that they have made, and Ammit wants them to actually.
Ammit's Minority Report.
Yeah, Ammit's Minority Report. Deal with them before the situation comes to a head in a way, and it's like, well, if you judge people before they've actually done it, are they actually guilty? But again, if you want to watch a movie that really dabbles with that idea and you haven't seen it, check out Minority Report. It's very good.
Good film, very good film.
It's all about that. It's all about that idea.
You seen that, Tom?
No.
Okay, we'll add it to the list.
We'll add it to the
I think you said that a few episodes ago.
I think we did. I'm sure we did.
I've forgotten.
Tom, there's so often we have to add things to your list, but it's basically a given at this point that we have to add it to the list. Anyway, anything else to go into, guys, or are we done on Moon Knight?
We're done on Moon Knight for now.
Yeah? You good, Tom?
Yeah, I think so.
yeah. You seem unsure, but
I think after the last two episodes, I thought it was going to be great, but I'm a bit disappointed.
It's all right, Tom. Tom, it's all right. I'll give you a hug later. It'll be okay. Mm-hmm. Tom, you're going to see Tool tonight, mate. Mm-hmm. Look forward to that.
I will.
Just think about that now. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching our Moon Knight series. Hope you've enjoyed it. We have, even though Tom's a little bit sad right now, but he still liked the series, right, Tom? You still like the series as a whole?
Yeah, I liked the cat. I liked Steven and Marc. They were good fun.
There we go.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thank you.
End it now, Alan. End it now.
Thank you all for watching this. If you have enjoyed it, please check out our other reaction season. We're in the middle of doing Lost. We've got a long way to go on that one.
The middle.
We're beginning.
We're almost at the end of season 1. We have done the first season of Wheel of Time. We are currently doing Primal, which we're really enjoying. We've only seen one episode so far, but we thought that was great. What else have we done? We got Firefly.
We will be doing Obi-Wan.
We will be doing Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
We're doing Angel as well. There's loads of stuff, so please go and check them out on the channel. If you have liked this video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought about this episode. And remember, you can go to allmaverick.com where you can check out our videos, our blogs, our podcasts. You can go to twitch.tv/allmaverick live on a Tuesday and Thursday evening where we're playing some of our favourite games. Last night, Tom and I were fighting one boss on Cuphead for 2 hours and 30 minutes. But we managed it. King Domino, beaten. Go and check it out. There'll be a highlights video. So King Domino, King Dice.
Your brain is still fried.
It's because we kept fighting that domino, mate. It's because we were fighting a domino. Anyway, also, look in the description below. There's a link to all of our social channels, including our Discord server. Come along, join the Discord server and chat with us about TV shows, movies, games, all that stuff. We love chatting with everybody on there. Right. Okay, everybody. Well, I guess all that's left to say is laters, Gators.
Laters, Gators.
Laters, Gators. Ciao.
Bye. Ciao.